We got the Karin Chavos V6. It says here the Karin Chavos V6 with a garage full of deep water submersibles and weaponized dune buggies. Perhaps the time has come to buy an average mid-sized sedan and live a normal life. There's no shame in it. It can happen to anyone. And when you realize what a catastrophic mistake you've made, you're one trip to LS Customs away from pulling up in an exhaust-toking, torque-smoking, race-ready phenomenon. In this town, that's the kind of insurance policy you need. Missile lock-on jammer available. This comes in at a whopping $1,420,000. 420. Let's go ahead and lock that in for the agency. The Dinka Chavos V6 armor, max armor, brakes, max brakes, engine, max engine, exhaust, muffler tip exhaust, rounded bore exhaust, octagon tordo. Octagon tordo, what? Okay. Hot ring exhaust, twin rounded bore. We're going to do the Octagon Tordo because I don't think any other vehicle has these. Grill. Chrome vent grill. Race grill. Rigid. Whatever grill. Horizontal grill. Kind of like the race grill.
Look, it's sharp.
Hood. Secondary stock. Carbon stock. Vented hood. Secondary vented. Carbon vented. Center vented. Secondary carbon, race vented, secondary carbon, rally package, secondary carbon, resto mod hood. Interesting. Secondary carbon. We're gonna go with the resto mod again. Another thing I don't think any other vehicle has. Jump to the livery. We got a white skirts. That's not bad. White double stripes down the right side of the vehicle. Bulk hole racing. Schlot racing. We'll just do it the spin here. H65 spec. It's like a let me get a look closer. That one actually looks pretty cool. It's like a design there. Down the side and down the top. Prolapse Beast. This is what it looks like. This is in white. E11 spec. Exorbeo Racing. Exorbeo. Eris Racing, Wasabi Kitty Fitment for the weebs, and that's it. Interesting. I kind of like that white. I mean, it's kind of clean. We'll do that. Lights, we're gonna keep it simple, I guess. Lights, neon. Yep. Livery we already did. Louvers. Carbon louvers, secondary louvers, aggressive louvers, carbon aggressive, secondary aggressive, vanity, carbon, secondary vanity. Let's go with the secondary vanity. Mirrors, secondary stock, race mirrors, secondary race. Those are huge race mirrors. Carbon race. All right, let's do secondary stock. Plates. Rear diffuser. Plastic lipped, carbon lipped. Secondary lipped. Carbon lip with trim. Plastic race diffuser. Carbon race diffuser. Secondary race diffuser. I might go with that. Plastic competition diffuser. Carbon secondary. Carbon competition with trim. Utility bumper. Carbon utility secondary. Heavy duty bumper, carbon secondary. Carbon heavy duty. All right. Let's think about this one. Secondary. No. Respray. Primary. No. Metallic. Black. And then secondary is going to be a white of some sort. I don't think there is any white in the metallic, but just checking some shit. Metallic. Wheezy. Ice whites, yes. Side louvers. Carbon side, carbon aggressive side. So I can't do secondary for the side louver. That's kind of crazy. I guess we'll just do side louvers. Skirts. Plastic sidebars. Carbon sidebars. Secondary sidebars. Carbon sidebars with trim. Plastic skirt. Carbon race. Secondary. Carbon race skirts with trim. Plastic winged. Carbon winged. I don't see a difference at all. Okay. I see it now. Secondary wing, carbon winged with trim. Plastic skirts with aero, carbon, secondary. Plastic extended. Carbon, secondary. Carbon extended with trim. I think we'll do a plastic extended. Sure, why not? Splitters, plastic lip splitter, carbon secondary. Carbon lip splitter with trim. So it's not so not as full colored. Plastic race splitter, carbon race secondary, carbon race with trim. Race competition, or plastic competition race. Carbon competition secondary with trim. Plastic resto mod rally. Carbon secondary, carbon with trim. Plastic vented race splitter, carbon secondary with trim. Plastic vented splitter, carbon secondary with trim. Kind of like this first option. Spoiler alert. Plastic ducktail spoiler. I don't see anything there. It's literally the same as stock, I guess. Plastic carbon secondary. There's really no way to see the damn spoilers, and it drives me nuts. Plastic cutout ducktail, carbon secondary. That's cutout. If you say so. Carbon street spoiler. Carbon spoiler. Carbon sport, which carbon sport spoiler. Carbon sport spoiler with trim. I don't see any trim on it though. Secondary sport spoiler. Carbon trunk wing. Carbon trunk wing with trim. Secondary trunk wing. So I can't even get primary on these even if I wanted to. Carbon GT wing with trim. Carbon race wing with trim. Secondary race wing spoiler. I think I'm just going to do the cutouts.
That's a beauty right there.
Sun strips, plastic sun strip, primary sun strip, secondary sun strip. Suspension, drop it, transmission, max it, turbo, cop it, wheels, wheel type. We almost made it. Let's do track maybe. I like the stock rims on these too though. Okay, we'll keep the stock.
won't shoot these out.
Window, full tints. All right, and that is it for this. Go drop this off, and then we're gonna take a pause for a moment. I'm gonna use the bathroom, get something to eat.
Leap into levels, time slips